What is up, YouTube? I'm Gordy here. So today we're going to be going out and looking at a couple of deck lists. I believe this is the Tampico Tamapolia. Man, I'm terrible with these names. Apologize for that. But so we have Gren Maju, we have Madolche. We also have a hero list from another stray regional as well. So the first list we're going to be looking at here got third place at this regional. This is Marcio Martinez's Gren Maju list for everybody. So basically, we're doing Gren Maju things with Mystic Mind and hiding behind it because we're good at this game. So we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring, 2 copies of Eater of Millions, triple copies of Gizmek, triple copies of Gren Maju Diaiza, triple copies of Inspector Gadget, with 2 copies of Nibiru. Spells here we have 1 Foolish Barrel, triple copies of Mystic Mind, 2 copies of Desires, 2 Duality, and triple copies of Extrav. Actually, interesting, I have not seen Extrav being played in a deck that wants to just unload Desires. I kind of feel like you're hurting yourself a little bit in that regard. We have triple copies of Super Poly, then we have 2 Compulse, triple Crackdown, triple Infinite Permanence, 1 Metaverse, triple Solemn Judgment, and 2 copies of Solemn Strike. Under the next deck, we have 1 Zeroboros, 2 Pentastag, 2 copies of Linkuriboh, 1 Almarduke, 2 Starving Venom, 2 Muddragon, 2 Winda, 1 Construct, 1 Ignister, and 1 Diplexer. Side here, we have triple Lancia, triple Sphere Mode, triple Twin Twister, triple Evenly Matched, and triple copies of TC Boo wrapping up this list. So we're just super pulling Shaddolls with Shaddolls now to break our opponent's boards. Is that what I'm getting out of this? Because I knew we would eventually head down the path of countering Shaddolls with Shaddolls, but it looks like Mornico here might have actually just been like, yeah, we're going to just start doing this now. So that's interesting. Next up is the Madolche list from this regional. Now, this got 4th place. Daniel Oliva is the one that piloted this. So, this is all pre-eternity code. So we have 1 copy of Pankratops, 2 Phantasme for draw power, triple Gamma Seal for break the board, triple Angeli, 2 copies of Hoot Hoot Don't Pollute, triple copies of Mageline, 2 copies of Messengerlado, triple Pudding Susior, 1 Pudding Sus, and triple copies of Nibiru, the Primal Being. Spells we have triple Call by the Grave, triple Cosmic Cyclone, 2 Chateau, triple copies of the Super Polymerization, with triple Evenly Matched, and triple copies of Infinite Permanence. As always with Madolche, you want to go second. You want to break those boards. You want to hand your opponent kaijus. You want to do everything that you can to get the game back to yourself. Also, we're not focusing so much on main decking Ash Blossoms, which is fine. I also see down here on the side, we're bringing in a little bit more intense of a kaiju package, which is interesting. So, we have 2 copies of Fresh to Start, 1 Land Phonicus, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 2 Glass Follet, triple copies of Queen Tiramisu, 2 Shocklala Mode, 1 Fusion Dragon, 1 Dragostapelia, 1 Mud Dragon, and 1 Diplexer Chimera. Side here we have triple Ash Blossom, 2 Doggeron, triple Dark Ruler No More, 2 Kaiju Slumber, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, and 1 copy of the Red Reboot, wrapping up Daniel Olivia's list for everybody. No Extrav needed, by the way. I guess it's just an Ash Blossom target in the grand scheme of things, but we're just aiming to break boards, and it looks like we're doing it very well with this deck. Alright, next up we have Danger Gren Maju. Now, the last list we looked at was more of a stun-based variant. This one was piloted by Ulysses Escamilla. Man, someday I'll get good at this, I swear. But we're just going to say Ulysses Escamilla here. But anyway, this is more of the build that I'm used to seeing. Instead of using the control elements that we saw in the 3rd place list, we're using the Danger package to turbo up, produce large monsters, disrupt our opponent, thin our deck to get to our objectives. Right? Pretty standard. So triple copies of Danger Bigfoot, 1 Dogman, 1 Nessie, triple copies of Ogopogo, triple of the Thunderbird, 2 copies of Jackalope, 1 Doggeron, triple Eater of Millions, 1 Godarla, triple Gizmek with triple copies of Gren Maju, and 1 copy of the Kumamungus. Alright, we have card destruction. What is the best case scenario here? So, we card destruction trigger 1, 2, 3, 4 dangers. Going second, we could trigger 5 dangers. Like, that's best case scenario, right? Oh man, all that free advantage. We have 1 Hatronade, 1 Eruptic Hydra Slumber, 2 Mind Control, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Avarice, triple Desires, triple Super Polymerization, and 2 copies of Trade-In. Now in the extra deck, we have 1 Wee Witch's Apprentice, 1 Saruja, 1 Pain Gainer, 1 Seven Sins, 1 Snaphold, 1 23, 1 22, 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor, 1 Cipher Blade, 1 Dingarisu, 1 Almarduke, Starving Venom, the Pelia, and Mud Dragon with the Earth Golem Ignister. Side triple Droll and Lockbird, 2 Nibiru, 2 Vanity's Fiend, 2 Shared Ride, triple Evenly Matched, and triple copies of TC Boo, wrapping up Mr. Escamillas deck profile. I mean, there's a lot of variance between the two. Like, both Gren Maju decks still want to have the same beat stick be produced to beat down the opponent, but how you get from point A to point B, it's still very different. Now, this was winning, right? Yeah, this was first place. This was by Enrique Moreno. Now, this is basically just a boring old Altergeist, but we're packing in the evenly matches in the main deck to make sure that we blow out that matchup. So, we have 1 copy of Kungari, triple copies of Marionetter, triple copies of Meluzik, 1 copy of I Draw This, I Win, 2 copies of Zilguidos, and triple copies of Ash Blossom. Alright. I don't... the most standard monster lineup in the world. We have 2 Duality, triple Extrav, check. 1 Manifestation, 2 Protocol, check, basic. Triple Crackdown. I don't think he has, quite honestly, looking at this deck, I don't think that this duelist really wanted to play other cards. Like, you just go for maximized results. So triple Crackdown, triple Evenly, 1 Impure Order, triple Infinite Permanence, triple Personal Spoofing, triple Solemn Judgment, and triple copies of Solemn Strike. Alright, basic enough. We have 1 Abomination, 1 Zeroboros, triple Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Cross Sheep, 1 Borosword, 1 Borlode, 1 Prime Banshee, 1 Kidalga, actually, with triple copies of Hexty, and the 1 Gusto Emerald. Does this actually come up? Like, is this actually relevant? Do we, like, recycle things? Side here we have triple Droll Knockbird, 2 Inspector Border, 2 copies of Sphere Mode, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, 1 Red Reboot, 2 Rivalry, 1 Solemn Warning, and 2 copies of Summon Limit, wrapping up Enrico Moreno's deck profile for everybody. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Nah, this deck bores me so much. It's so basic in what it does. Like... And last but not least, this was the regional in Mazelton? Mazel Tov. Alright, so this was the regional deck list. This was the one that won for that regional. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom, Enjoy a Spring, 1 Celestial, 1 Dynatag, triple copies of Malicious, 1 Plasma, 1 Honest Neos, 1 copy of Liquid Soldier, 2 copies of Shadow Mist, 1 copy of the Super Soldier, triple Stratos, 2 Nibiru, with triple copies of Faris, with 2 Increase, and 2 copies of Vion. No, what's an Evil Hero package, by the way? We have 1 Hero Lives, 2 Called by the Grave, triple Emergency Call, 1 Foolish Barrel, triple Fusion Destiny, triple Mass Change, 1 Miracle Fusion, 1 Poly, 1 Rhoda, and triple copies of Twin Twisters. Extra deck done every 1 Wonder Driver, 1 Dread Decimator, 2 Cross Crusader, 1 Trinity, 1 Dark Law, 2 Dark Law, 1 Hero Blast, 1 Anki, 1 Acid, 1 Shining. Actually, this is interesting. I have not seen this card see play in a hot minute. Very nice. We have 1 Sunrise, 1 Absolute Zero, 1 Dystopia, and 1 Dangerous Guy. Side here we have 1 Nibiru, triple Retaliating Sea, 1 Mud Dragon, Starving Venom, triple copies of Dark Will No More, triple copies of Super Polymerization, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, wrapping up this chunk of deck profiles for everybody. I know we're getting tired of the deck profile series, but don't worry, guys. we'll be reducing that number soon. So, guys, what do you think about all these decks? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.